So here's the residential home hard water conditioner, and what comes in the package are 4 ties to bind them across the pipe. 2 of these oppose each other around the pipe, and it comes with a set of 4, so you have basically 2 complete rings. And typically you want one coming to the from the water inlet, and then another one you want from the hot water outlet. So the hot water outlet is basically getting treated twice. Here's the famous hot water heater. And this is the hot water outlet back here. And you do want to insulate the intake, obviously, because heat will travel backwards through here a few feet. But anyway, the hot water pipe, I'm going to cut a section of insulation off right here and put the magnet right on there, or I might just be able to bind it right across that insulation, or I might come up a little bit higher past that and put it right there. Okay, so with this on both sides of this, I'm going to be able to compress it enough that the insulation is not going to be an issue. And so what you want to do is start with the band on one side. Just make it kind of loose, not too tight. And so if I'm squeezing it like this, this is how I'm going to attach it. I'm just going to take this side and tighten this down because I know that's about the width, the spacing that I want so far. Then I'll just slip this through the back of one, come to the other. Tighten it like that. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze down on that pretty good. Squeeze those together. Squeeze back on this side and a little bit tighter and tighter, just so that it's as that's about as tight as it's going to get. And that's it. So just a couple minutes and it's installed, and that will descale the water coming out of there. So anyway, you don't have to cut a pipe, you don't have to wrap wires around the pipe. It's very inexpensive, it's simple, it lasts a lifetime. You don't have to use any energy, no electricity, you don't need chemicals, and that's it. Anybody can do that. It's that simple. The cold water supply line that goes here goes to another part of the house and then goes to the intake of the hot water heater here. And I already treated the hot water outlet line right there, and for the input line I'm going to put it right here, since it will be treating both that line and this line right here. So that took about a minute and a half to install, hold them there and band both sides just like the side there. And so it'll be treating the water from the main line coming in, coming right here, that goes to another part of the house, and then this one goes to the cold water line. Okay, so we're going to do another home hard water conditioner installation. As soon as the water comes out, I'm going to put the magnetizer right here before it hits the pre-sediment filter, and then the second set will go to the water tank hot water output. Okay, here's this put on. That took about less than 60 seconds to put on there. And you know, you can always cut these twist ties or these ties if you want to not have these sticking out like that. But anyway, that's the first one, and we'll do the one on the hot water tank output. So here's the hot water tank here. Obviously it needs some type of insulation on the outside. It's basically just have the power, cold water input, and hot water output. And when you want to check, don't do it by just grabbing these pipes, because the cold water pipe will have hot water in the tank move backwards through the line a little bit, just sitting there, and will warm that cold water pipe up. What you want to do is, if this is one of the pipes here, going from the tank, that's the one you want to feel, and obviously this is the cold one, and away from that pipe there, this is all warm. So this is the cold water, which means this is where you want to put the magnetizer on the hot water output right there. Okay, so that's basically how it's going to go, like that. Sandwiched on like that, and then the other tie wrap will basically just go through one hole there, work through the next one. Okay, so I'm just going to lift it up about like right there. You want to make sure that the gap right there in the magnet in the center is where the pipe is going, and you don't have it offset to the side at all. And obviously hold it in place pretty good. That's it. There you have it. And again, you do not have to wrap wires around your pipes, cut into the pipes. You don't have to use electricity to treat the water. You don't have to use chemicals. That's all there is to it.